Hi, my name's Bojack, and this is Turtles All the Way Down, the curious case of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze.
Listen, you can tell Donna that she's busy with her news manager right now and that she can't.
This is Michael Pressman, the director of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. He later went on to direct an adaptation of To Jillian on Her 37th Birthday, a few episodes of Law & Order, a couple episodes of Weeds, and nothing else of any real notice. But he is still a regularly working TV director. However, there's one other directing job of his worth mentioning. Dr. Detroit. For the 7 billion people on the planet that aren't familiar with this film, Dr. Detroit is a 1983 film starring Dan Aykroyd as a stereotypically nerdy college professor that befriends 4 hookers, one notably played by a pre-The Nanny Fran Drescher. Anyway, Aykroyd befriends these hookers and starts a war with the Chicago mob boss under the pseudonym Dr. Detroit. It's a largely terrible film that tries to... Actually, I don't know what they were trying to do with this film.
This is the best time I've ever had in my entire life! Do you hear me, world? My entire life!
Well, at least we know what Dan Aykroyd was doing with it.
Hello? Would you give me that?
Upon discovering these two films shared a director, I noticed some startling similarities. Did you know? Corey Feldman famously voiced Donatello in the first and third Ninja Turtle films. But did you also know that the man who voiced Donatello in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, was none other than Dan Aykroyd? Okay, that was a lie. However, listen to Dan Aykroyd's character voice as Dr. Detroit.
I got slums to collect the rent from. I have a chiropractic practice.
Now listen to Toka, the snapping turtle mutant solely created for the film and voiced by Frank Welker.
Master, they have fun.
Coincidence? Probably. It's this scene that actually got this whole thing started for me. It's a big second act action sequence at about the 50-minute mark, set inside a junkyard, at night, with lots of wacky gags.
I thought we'd find out we were special.
Now the plot of Dr. Detroit all comes to a head at the Players' Ball, a pimp gala. And here is where Aykroyd's pal from the Blues Brothers, James Brown, makes an appearance. Just look at that grin as Dan Aykroyd embarrasses them both. A choreographed musical finale in a crowded dance hall just before the final showdown with the chief villain, and a gratuitous sing-along cameo. Where have I seen that before? Oh my god, it is the same movie.
Genius. Pure genius.
And did you catch it? The hookers' dresses coincide with the Ninja Turtle colors.
Huh? Whoa, spookular.
So what's the point of all this, you're asking? Well, it's kind of a simple point I'm trying to make. That Dr. Detroit, a completely forgotten flop film from nearly 10 years previous, is probably what got this guy...
Swimsuits in the 90s?
My interest is piqued.
...the directing gig for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. Now, I know you're asking, who cares?
Yeah.
Well, I do. You see, to me, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze is the definitive 90s film. It's bright, it's noisy, its soundtrack is perfectly dated, it's fun. And the Turtles just had the best one-liners.
You, right on, my man.
And it was made by a director who never made it big. Hell, I forgot his name twice while writing this essay. Michael Pressman got to make his mark on a decade. And it all stemmed from a dumpy, cringy, unfunny movie he probably regretted putting his name on. It's a funny thing, you can't really predict which project is going to be a stepping stone. So keep making your art, and don't hold back. Don't make bad art, make the worst art. And remember,
Go ninja, go! I made another funny!
this is Bojack, signing out.
See ya.